Hello. Good to see you, Anthony, Mary, and oh, dude, you got top chat on here, or that live chat. Buddha Monk. Oh man, Buddha Monk says he likes to drive ass, eat grass, and smoke fast. See, that was being hidden. Nonsense. Well, hey, Solazar, it's good to see you. Since you folks are nice enough to join me at such an odd time and an odd day, I'm gonna give you something special. We'll do Mr. Grimm. He's kind of hard, but he's pretty fun. Hey, Burble Drank, good to see you. I'll give folks a little bit of time to pile in here before you go and do the cutscene, because this guy's got a good one. We'll say our hellos and then dig right in. Woodsman, good to see you. We are gonna start in just a minute. Hey, Silverclaw. Hey, Black Coaster. And part of me is thinking like, oh, well, you know what? Maybe we'll just bring in Spectre because she's real easy to win the game with. But that's not really a fun way to start it off. There's a lot of cars to go through before we even get to the real end of the game. Which is, you know, this guy. Whoever the mystery car is. Way more fun to start out as this guy. Brian asks, will I ever post another Command & Conquer? You know what? Maybe. Thing is, with Command & Conquer, they're doing that remaster, right? So if they're gonna do like an HD remaster of Command & Conquer 2, Red Alert 2 rather, then I'll wait for that. So maybe we'll do Generals, because they're never gonna give us another Generals, are they? They're just gonna say, no, fuck it. Well, that sucks, but it's fine. We're just gonna go on ahead and get it started.
In here, you lose track of time. Hours melt into days. Days turn into years. 30 years in my case. After so much time in solitary, I should have been getting better. But in my heart, I always knew there was no cure for what happened to me. But I kept on hoping. I knew if I waited long enough, I'd get revenge against the man who destroyed my mind. But I could only wait so long. Every day, the visions got worse. Soon I wouldn't be able to tell reality from my nightmares. But then, my life changed. He called himself Calypso. He said he ran a contest. Winner take all. In my case, first prize meant getting even with the man who stole my sanity. How could I refuse? I agreed to play.
You should just be the outright Grim Reaper, but in this game, he's he's just a military guy like Warthog. Kind of weird how this game kind of flipped the script. A little bit more reasonable camera angle. Let's get this airplane down. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got it. We'll just hang out here for a minute. Maybe with the camera back, because I like it that way. He's going to come after me, but I'm going to get a nice shot of this. I don't care. Good target practice. I could have sworn I shot that fucking thing down. It was on fire. Oh, there it is. No. Okay, it's gonna take me a minute to get Grimm again. I could have sworn his special homes in a little bit, but I think that may be only on distant targets. I don't know. I'm gonna have to practice with it. I've seen that environment pick up double spawn. Maybe they're just on separate timers. I don't know. I've had worse starts, not the best though. Still, that being said, beyond all else, Grimm is fast. And that gives me a significant advantage in just being able to move around and get away and kill people. And probably most importantly, pick up tons of stuff. I believe his smaller frame also makes him harder to hit. In fact, I 100% know it does. So that's good too. I don't know if he's harder to hit than like Roadhog or not Roadhog. God, it's been so long. Roadkill or Spectre, but I don't. I have to look at the hitboxes. I believe he's harder to hit. There we go. Once you get a good groove with him, he's really good. It's just, you have to be a real good driver. This character requires it, it demands it. But if you're a good driver, the rewards are real big. I'm talking like actually ending people very quickly with them having no way around it. Missed those. Missed the freeze. Not the best. You run into that. That's nice of the AI to automatically get itself hurt for you. It's not all evil. No. You wouldn't go run into that though. How about you? Oh yeah, that doesn't travel upwards up objects like missiles do. So, kind of stuck with what we got on that one. Now, a professional player wouldn't be too worried about homing missiles, but I am, because I ain't that good at driving. But there's a little taste of what Grimm can do in the right hands. Like a power missile, a special, and some mega guns, somebody's just dead. Even a big tanky boy like Junkyard Dog just gets shredded. Anthony LeBurn, the environmental pickups do different things. In this case, it activates this bomber turret. And if all the missiles land, you get bonus damage. Which is nice. Or at least I think you get bonus damage. It may just tell you that all the missiles hit it just as a, reminder. It seems to function similar to the Zoomy skill weapon pickup. Which, boy, I'd have a lot more of those if I drove correctly. Now, these guys are almost done for anyways. We can just take a health. Come on out. Your target practice now, Axel. How do you like that? Oh, you son of a bitch. Well, I can't kill him now. I don't really have anything to do with it. And I think Grimm has ram damage, but I really wouldn't recommend ramming another vehicle while using a motorcycle. Not in real life, and definitely not in this game. Well, actually, wait, no, definitely not in real life, and also not in this game. I had that backwards, sorry. Priorities. Gotta have them. Okay, target practice, hold still. There we go. See, it helps to go in reverse while throwing them, but that's, to do that right online requires you to bait someone pretty hard. Give me that. Hey, you're real fucking scary. Okay, my mission right now is to get a bunch of pickups so I can go into the next one and Grimm Scythe people. Use my special on folks, but also have enough pep left over to finish them off. Oh no. Oh no, there we go. By the way, I got Ace Combat 5 in case anybody likes some Ace Combat. I sure like me some Ace Combat. Ace Combat, Twisted Metal, lots of good vehicular-based games. Though car combat in specific, a rarity these days. Might see little bits of vehicular combat and stuff like... Oh, that's one of the reasons I love playing Battlefield so much. I get in a tank, right? Ain't quite Twisted Metal, but at least I'm in a vehicle and I'm shooting other vehicles. World of Tanks, however, a little bit different because instead of picking up items like I am right now to where you're kind of racing around like, you know, like you do in vehicles, you know, when people race them, picking that shit up. World of Tanks, you gotta... Well, you don't have to, but... You can pay for premium ammo, so imagine me being able to get like mega guns but permanent because I paid extra money. Ooh. Keep that shit away from me. Hell yeah, Weapon Bay full, that's what I like to see. I'm about to end this motherfucker's life. Goodbye. Bitch, ah, I missed him. Pepperoni, broshi, and cheeses to die for. Isn't that just a pizza bread? Dragon Ball Z Broly versus Dragon Ball Super Broly. I mean, it's whatever the writer wishes to win, right? Speaking of wishes, I'm granting you one. Burbs or Freeway. I can do either one. Grimm's actually pretty versatile once you understand how he works. But there's like a minute delay, so hello, Sauce Boss. Hello, Scotty. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Black Monty Burns. Hello, Tyler. Hello, hello, hello. Suburbs are always pretty fun. You want the Burbs burble drink? Brian wants Freeway. See. 4 for Burbs. 3 for Freeway. So far, Suburbs winning out 5. Ooh. Suburbs ahead by 3. 2. So Freeway catching up. Cypher says free Burbs, so that's just a... That doesn't help me! Well, I say Suburbs wins because I have no idea how to count this anymore. Hey, Lucky, Charkender. Hope I got that right. Gnome de Plume said Freeway, though. Ooh. Brian says Suburbs. Okay, to Suburbs it is. To all those who voted Freeway, I appreciate you, but even with the last 2 votes at the end, Suburbs still won it out just a little bit. Thank you. We'll do Freeway next time. Nope, I don't like this. Don't like where this is going at all. Don't drag me out like this so your friend will chase me, huh? Well, I'm faster than you, and I have a fuck ton of homing missiles, so we can do this. If that's how you really want it to go down. Oh, he's really trying to get away. Oh no! Yeah, I'm going to have to make it out of here. I know where to go. I got a route, but it's not a pleasant one. Never is. Okay, who's isolated back here? Nope, not isolated at all. He's got plenty of friends. All right. Being out here sucks. I'm out of here. You know what? I got an idea. I got a good idea too. Y'all come on over yonder. It's gonna be fun. You can totally write up this as Mr. Grimm. I forget how to do it though. Hey, you son of a bitch. I was trying to do something fancy. Wish I got that. It's okay, we got church. And we can go fuck up this asylum. It's not the one we grew up in, but it's still shitty. So oh, that's good, but bad. Can you believe some people think Mr. Grimm sucks? What fools. It chased me real hard. You fucking idiot. And now you gotta fucking use your AI runaway routine because I fucked your shit up. Get out of here. I'm done. I'm out. Give it. Hey! Outlaw, you're becoming a real fucking nuisance, you know that? whatever you do, don't follow me. That would be awful. I'd be terrified. What could I ever possibly do? Except fry your ass with electricity, you fucking dipshits. Hope you like electroshock, motherfucker. Here it comes. All the gigawatts. Oh, fuck, I threw a special one. Ah, whatever. It's fine. No, that's an Omen missile. That's not fine. That's not fine at all. Okay. Time to die then. We're gonna do it like that. You have to go now. The thing about Grimm is you're always playing on the edge, so low health really isn't the biggest fear. Unless you're playing with some weirdos online that, like, stock up on homing missiles and go for the guy who's near low health. In that case, yeah, you might run into some struggles, but hey, as long as your KD ratio's good, then it's all good. You know what? Yeah, let's not kill Shadow. No, we can make things a little easier on ourselves. They can't catch us anyways. Not easily. Stop it. You're more of a danger to yourself than me. It's embarrassing. And also, you took the gas can, you asshole. Oh, here come the homing missiles. Fucking little baby fit with your homing missiles. He's too fast. I thought he was a bad character. Stop. Yeah, drive around. There you go. Thank you. Got that. A little bit of a pick me up just in case I fuck up. Don't want to do all this for nothing. A couple of homings ain't bad. In case I just don't feel like aiming, basically. That's the main reason I have those. Maybe not the main reason, but a reason. Tired of aiming? Get Omen missiles. I mean, it's pretty obvious when you think about it, I guess. That being said, they're not the best. They're mainly good for harassing the enemy, not so much for dealing the big damage, getting the big kills. Maybe finishers, or maybe just get somebody to get off your fucking back. In fact, put my money where my mouth is. Just display it. Yeah. Oh no, I got hit. That's so bad. Goodbye. See, you don't even have to think. Jono says Mr. Grimm isn't bad, just steep learning curve. That's for sure. I won't deny that. He's hard, but the reward for it's fantastic. Man, I thought something was weird. I didn't have my AC on, so let's go and save the game. I'm getting pretty cozy with the game again. All right, highway looper downtown. Also, sorry if streaming this at 60 frames per second is fucking with some people. What can I say? They went through all the trouble to make sure this game ran really smooth. It kind of seems like a shame to not display how smooth it runs. Because, you know, open world action game. Well, I'd call this an open world. These worlds are pretty fucking big anyways. I mean, all things considered, not heavily populated, mind you, but at least an action game with worlds this big and robust and interactable and all that, usually they don't keep a solid 60. Purple Drank is voting for suburbs. Derek and Zol say downtown. That's a lot for downtown. And we'll see those scythes go down go down those downtown streets, huh? Uptown, I believe that's past the highway loop, but that's been destroyed, so Uptown's just done for. Bob Neiman brings up a good point. If Chris Hansen were in Twisted Metal, what would his car be and what would his wish be? I think his car would be called the Predator, and that his wish would be for all of his tax problems to go away. Yeah, usually in my opinion anyways, best thing to do when a map starts is just immediately just start driving in a direction. Don't even think about it. Just drive. Oh, I fucked that up. Fucked it up big time. Gonna get a little bit of target practice in though. I mean, those are free, so may as well use them. And we gotta get a couple things going here if we want some survivability. So we, as a Grimm, have to secure some fucking resources, and this is getting real fucking dangerous and spooky. There we go. That big ball is gonna smash that building and reveal a shit ton of health. And they're gonna try to stop me from getting it in every fucking possible way they can. But they're too goddamn late. So we're fuck! That's a bank shot. That hurts. Okay. Well, fine. I know where more health is. I don't have to resort to the big charge up. Oh, fuck you, Spectre, you bitch. Anyways, I don't have to resort to the big dumb charge up thing every time it's Grimm because his health pool's a bit smaller. Well, it may not be because his health pool is smaller. I forgot if health pickups are percentage based or flat health rate. If they're percentage based, then I'm not saving shit. But the speed in which I can get health pickups, that would probably be the biggest contributing factor to having an easier time getting them, as long as you don't flip your car over anyways. And look, these are PS2 physics before we had, like, you know, Havoc. Fuck you, Spectre. I really hate fighting Spectres, Grimm. That is definitely one of the more agitating matchups. That's the reason. Now, a good Grimm player will destroy a Spectre player, right? However, that requires a lot of patience, and it will mean that you will be constantly on the attack while they just do a quick little whoop fire and then drive away, right? So it's a lot to consider. Fucking bitch. Motherfucker. Yeah, just glad to have you out of the pool. Fine, we'll use the help thing, if at all possible. There we go. Yeah, shield you little bitch. Being surrounded. 3 left. Okay, no need to risk it. We'll take out 2, save the health. pick up, and then come in and finish off whoever's the most convenient. Or we can just have like a big fucking slam fucking throwdown here. That's cool too, I guess. Oh, fuck. No. Oh, shit, he got me. Yep, that was a power missile, I think. Well, that's all right. I mean, it certainly goes by a lot quicker when you got DPS like this. Though I think in the hands of a better player, Mr. Grimm would be looking a lot more fucking cool right now. That's okay. Anybody can play as Grimm with enough fucking practice, I think. This requires a little bit of patience and, I don't know, you gotta want it. You know what I mean? You gotta really want it and enjoy it. Like what it is to play as Grimm. Which means, yes, being bullied for your low health, but also having a really strong fuck you response to a lot of different vehicles. And I'm about to lose mine. Yeah, now see, I should have just scythed him. But getting him down to like no health with one life left, I mean, I guess if you're gonna play it lazy style, that's the optimal way to do a weapons run before the next match loads up. Not that you should have to. This is something I could do in another map, but I mean, if there's just one guy left, it sure makes it easier to zip-zop around and get a little arsenal going. Especially gas cans, they displace the enemy. Being displaced in a Twisted Metal game, which is like being like, you know, knocked around, bumped up, bumped down. That's very bad. Not having your tires on the ground is as bad as being frozen in some cases, if not worse. Sometimes less so, but more often than not worse. Because usually right after that gas can gets launched, it means something is almost guaranteed to be coming right after, right? Get away. See if I can kill him with the environmental pickup here. That one's always fun. Originally, one of the helicopters was going to be playable, from what I remember. I think it's like some kind of news chopper or something. That later got implemented in Twisted Metal for the PlayStation 3, which people hated, and I obviously saw problems with it. But even in that game, you could destroy the fucking helicopter with some good tactics. Even as like the most exploitable type of car to fight it with. That being said, if there was any issue with the player versus player combat, is that in 1 versus 1 situations, somebody you say is an expert Spectre player versus an expert Grimm player, you can almost say with like a 70% certainty that Spectre will win because of the matchup. Specials aren't the most important thing in the world, but they help out a whole lot. And in a one-on-one scenario, it's always about taking every advantage you can to stack those odds in your favor. So when playing this online, there are certain cards you weren't to use, at least not often, or at least if you weren't a professional with them. And one might argue, it's like, well, it's in the game, so it's okay, it's fine. It's like, yeah, but, and you gotta bear with folks on that. It can be a lot more fun to fight people the regular style. Oh, hey, Jane, good to see you. Sorry, chat kind of like had a hiccup. And you're free to jump in on voice chat, Jane, although this is a loud game. Oh, and just oh, hold on. That was gonna suck. What I need more than anything right now is some more mega guns. There it is. That's the spice. Satellite pickup. I'll take it. Health. Yes, thank you. That is not bad. There we go. Full mega gun set. Fire missiles. Wait for a turbo meter to charge. Hit in a shield. Come back in at him. Bad, not great. I could have avoided a lot of that damage. Also could have avoided pinning myself in a really dangerous corner. That also was a possibility. Oh, fuck yeah, give me that health. That's home missile. Oh, we should probably just finish him off now, I still think that's easier said than done. Things feel real fucking bad if I don't get at least my energy bar up to do a shield. And those homing missiles will eventually get me. I think one more loot ought to do it. Here we go.
I hadn't thought about the war in years. All the drugs and therapy in the world could never get me to talk about what I went through. But when I passed out, I couldn't escape it. The past came rushing back. 1971 again, and I was back in Nam. Ben had gone down. It was just me, all alone, trying to revive him. I was shouting to Benny, trying to see if he was okay. But before I knew it, the enemy was on me. They put us into some stinking hole, 25 feet below the ground. Benny was in bad shape. I didn't know how long he was gonna hold out. Seems like forever I was screaming for someone to come and help him. Then one day, we had a visitor. The guy was an advisor to the Vietnamese. And he had his own unique idea of torture, starvation. Benny was on his last legs, and I wasn't far behind. 5 days without any food will bring any man to the edge. And the advisor said the only way I was going to survive was to eat. He gave me a knife and started laughing. He said if I wanted food, I'd have to make do with whatever I could find in the hole. I tried to block out what was happening. I knew what he wanted me to do, but there was no way I was going to give him the satisfaction. Benny died 2 days later. I couldn't look at him. I didn't even want to think about it. It's amazing. amazing the things you'll do to survive. I think Benny would have understood. They say the mind bends and twists in order to deal with the horrors of life. I think my mind bent so much it snapped in two. When a platoon of GIs freed me 2 weeks later, they tried to take the helmet off. I killed 4 of them before they took me down. After that, they shipped me back to the States and put me in the asylum. But now I have a chance to get even with the man who pushed me over the edge and made Benny die.
Grimm's story's pretty good. Thank you, Glacier and Anthony. Appreciate you. Not too bad, but yeah, Minion can be a bit of a pain. Depending on circumstances. Oh, they both were... Ooh, that was dirty. I didn't like that. Son of a bitch. I think I chose the wrong way through. Yep, sure did. Well, that's one down. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm out of here. Yeah, how they spawned the vehicles wasn't particularly intelligent, but back during the day, that was just the default, you know, as expected. Fucking... Yeah, see, they work in combos like that. There's the harasser, then the damage dealer, right? There we go, now drive away. Or fucking don't. I'm trying to figure the AI out a little bit. Like, I see partially what makes them tick. If they see you're wailing on somebody, they will send a car over immediately to come and help rectify the situation. Which is fun to deal with, really. I'm not complaining, mind you. I understand the game has to be that way. Otherwise, I could just ride around in circles and wait for all the cars to destroy each other and not actually fight anything. And some people, believe it or not, some people would boot up the game and think that's how you're meant to play it. And be confused. It's like, I don't understand how the race works. So, you know, unless they kind of like nudge the player and be like, hey, look, you're the target. Don't be mistaken. This is more of a game about being hunted. This is a lot less about, ooh, oh no, get off me. Can't you see I'm going to my secret hiding place? After I blow up my own asshole, there we go. All right, yeah. Let's get some special weapons charged up. Do a little quick arsenal check. You know, let's do a couple other things. What we got here? Oops. One button. Well, hey there, handsome. I like that review better. It's not super useful, but against Warhawk and a few other people it is, because you can see the missiles like coming right behind the ass end of the camera. And through that, you can come to some understanding. I'm just going to get 5 here, then move out. If I lost one life, I need to immediately get to one of those health chargers and go on. I could have probably handled it just like surfing out there and driving, but hey, why not give myself 2 specials in the process? This level starts out unfair anyways. Probably one of the harder ones. I would say harder than downtown depending on the starting circumstances. My bay may be full though. No, it's not. Okay, it's good. And somebody waits for... Oh, is somebody waiting for us out here? We're gonna fucking smoke them. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna run away. We're gonna run away like a little bitch. The littlest bitch. Almost. Because, yep, we're gonna get harassed real hard. And that's okay. There are plenty of health pickups over here. You know, maybe save the guaranteed health that the AI doesn't fuck with and it's marked on the radar for when things are really dire. In the meantime, guerrilla war tactics, hit and run. Find somebody isolated, lay into them, then retreat and come back out. Another way we can get things... Oh, fuck. I always do that. I always miss that. Okay, yeah, that's bad. Immediately bad. Okay. And every time I get, like, you know, shunted by some stupid fucking AI character. That's Warthog. I need to get away. And if I don't get more turbo, my chances of survival are basically nothing. Because what good is a lightweight car that can't boost around and go real fast? So we'll just chalk that one up as a failure, but that will open up the bridge, which will give us a chance to expand our arsenal. So we're working on it. It's just gonna take a little bit of tender loving care, you know what I mean? Fine, you sit there, you son of a bitch. Go ahead, try to do that again. Try to do that again, Shadow, you bitch. Go ahead, I know you want to. Stop, go ahead. Oh, it's a rear fire. Ah, it's crazy 8. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. I'm out of here. I was just really proud about that shot. It's all okay, you know what? This is an emergency. For sure. Because he's coming in to kill me. I can just feel it. The AI got all the kill data. It was ready to go. Fine, push me back up here. It's not like that there's two fucking... Well, only one health. That's fine. That's not like there's 3 healths within this reasonable vicinity for me to get. Yeah, Grimm's very high risk, high reward. What I did right there really wasn't all that complicated. I just spammed the special, right? That's something you wouldn't be able to do online just because you need to interact with the other players to keep a high kill count. But it sure is fun to do. That also being said, when playing online, you often wouldn't be put into a 1v8 scenario, so you do kind of need the extra damage. I don't know if you can chastise somebody too hard for being like, damn, I sure need more weapons to kill these 8 vehicles. Like, there's basic math that goes in that, right? Oh, you fucking assholes. Yep. Here comes shit. I can't dodge this, by the way. It will just home in on you forever. Yeah, I need to immediately leave, and way faster than I'm doing right now. Especially the slip over shit. That might be the Death Nail. People kept complaining about that Netflix Death Note movie, and I keep saying Death Note. Never watched the anime. Glorious Nippon, but it's a cool concept. Kind of reminds me of this era of story writing, spooky, crazy magic shit, but more modernized, right? Not like, you know, medieval knights dealing with spooky old crazy shit. It's more people in modern times dealing with spooky crazy shit. Now this is one of the best special weapons because a full charge up basically annihilates everybody. Better than... Yeah, I'd hesitate to say it's better than any special in the game outside of the charge-up factor, but I mean, it's still easier to use than the Roadhogs. No, not Roadhogs. God damn it, I did it again. It's still easier to use than fucking Roadkills. But, you know, you see how you can just become a damage hose in the right circumstances. That's where, well, that's one place where Grimm can shine. At least for amateur play. And there are a lot of nice scoring systems for the online version. Like, they had net damage or net kills, right? So if you played high risk but got hit a whole lot, you wouldn't have as much points as a person who played real, like, you know, steady and made sure not to get hit and made sure to hit and run and strike very efficiently. Though it was kind of stacked against heavy vehicles, I didn't mind. I liked net damage. Net kills was okay, but net kills was actually kind of stacked in favor of the heavies because they could dominate populated areas of health and all that, and make it real hell for lighter cars, at least anything that's not Spectre for the most part. In a professional setting, mind you. I'm not saying like, oh, it's impossible, or oh, nobody could possibly think of a strategy that would work. No, plenty of people did and could, but
scenario, you would never have won.
Yeah, this is definitely a game to where 1v1 scenarios are stupid and should be avoided. Unless both people pick the same car, maybe. Shadow versus Shadow, for example, real fun fight. Oh man, I lost all. It's fine, I'll do another loop. I got one more life left. What could go wrong? Like, there's some cards you can mix and match in 1v1, but generally speaking, you wanted to do like Shadow versus Shadow, or maybe like it feeling funky like Grimm versus Hammerhead, but those two aren't in this one. This one I'm not so much of an expert on. Wouldn't say I'm an expert on any of them, but I know more than the average person. The people who I know who are experts did like mathematical calculations on missile trajectories and shit to like figure out like the proper method for dodging a homing missile. Well, which when the game first came out, most of us thought it was completely impossible to dodge them, but no, it was by design that you could dodge them. Grimlock, I was tapping the square button twice to turbo. Unless you got like some other kind of setup going on you that does something different. Oh god, I don't want to do drive-in movie. That could actually fucking shitlock me here. So for drive-in movie, I believe it's 6 opponents. It's 6 opponents in a tiny circle with like 2 things. There's like 3 health pickups and 1 health pickup that comes by a helicopter. So 4 health pickups, if your timing is good. Between 7 counting you, I believe, if I remember right. And almost nowhere to hide. Which means area of effect things, big bombs that explode, they hit multiple targets, get good damage out of that. Mr. Grimm's gonna have a hard time. But it seems people want to see drive-in. Well, I mean, if you want to see it, I guess I can try, but... Looking pretty even. I did play the Twisted Metal game after this, but that depends on which one you're talking about. Because I've seen people report on shit wrong before. Maybe I'll talk about that later. Although it could be that one of those fact videos intentionally put a fake fact in there to make sure that, you know, anybody who copied it would look stupid.
You mean they lied to me?
Yep, they'll totally lie to you. Okay, fine, drive in it is. Let's go to hell. It's fine.
Who can I trust for super cool, real cool, radical facts?
Man, you can't trust anybody. Some of the channels I've seen have like auto read to where like they take a person's voice and they have a computer synthesize it really well. Like really well, it's a new shit to where they can like take like Joe Rogan's voice, for example, and like use it. Of course, these channels are using the cheaper version of that. Like the real shit, super expensive and nuts, but yeah, it's just banal crap. They don't even really care if their subscribers like the video. The entire point of it is to get a viral video on the internet, period. No matter what, just viral video on the internet, reap benefits, minimum oh, I just killed myself. Well, that's oh, it's 8 opponents. Wow. This is gonna be rough. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of those. YouTube calls certain shit spam, but they don't call that spam. Bullshit. I'd say baiting for epic people will click on this. You won't believe what the 10th number is. Videos is
You won't believe what I've shoved up my asshole.
Look, maybe I'm a bit biased and some people would say they should all go, but at least with Planet Dome, we put fucking work into it. Even if the writer doesn't like the subject or anything like that, we usually tackle it with some monicum of like, hey, you know, the writer may not like it, but that doesn't mean that you don't. Hell, you're watching the videos. So we're gonna do our best to put a little fucking pep in this and maybe a little bit of personal flair that a robot can't really do too well, though it's getting better at it. I don't know, man. The whole situation's looking pretty, not to be meme lord fucking pun maker, but looking pretty grim.
Oh!
Maximum damage, maximum pun damage. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna die. Yay!
Oh, I forgot to make food before.
This is gonna be a fucking nightmare. This is a complete fucking nightmare. There's like a horror scenario. It's 1v8 in this little circle, and I'm on my little fucking moped here going, yeah. I'll do high damage to single targets as everybody takes pot shots at me with homing missiles and things that do tremendous damage against the little guy. And there's no health. There's basically no health. It doesn't exist. I mean, sometimes you're gonna cross it, but it doesn't matter all that much. One thing Mr. Grimm does have, though, is that his machine gun placement is a chain gun, right? So it just shoots a straight bullet. Other cars shoot like 1-2, left, right, left, right. A lot harder to get full damage on those. His machine gun's a little bit better in that it's just a big bullet hose. And you can do a lot better with that.
And he's putting his thumb over it.
Yep, he's putting his fucking thumb over. Look out, don't get it in your eyes, it hurts. It's not chlorinated, but... okay, there's the game over. So, outside of this, we got a couple other games, and I want to get you guys' opinion on something. I can play Red Faction on PC with all of its bugs and potential crashes. They say if the frame rate runs too high, one of the submarines will just blow up no matter what. And there's no way for me to really lower the frame rate midstream, you know what I mean? Or you could play the PS2 version. We could go across a catalog of PS2 games. Ace Combat 5, Red Faction, The Warriors, Manhunt, fucking War of the Goddamn Monsters. And do that natively off PS4 hardware, which appears to be really fucking good as far as Twisted Metal Black goes. I like this. I appreciate it. Although you should be able to just put in a disc and just download the game, but whatever. It's fine. Baby steps, right? Especially since it displays in HD. It's nice for them to actually have a cool emulator or however they did this at upscales. But PC or PS2? Oh god, that delay is terrible. Well, okay, I'll give it a second to answer, and then I'll just run it through. I should have just kept going on. Zag Attack loved War of the Monsters. Yeah, I was eyeballing that tonight, but I was like, maybe I should like do a couple of arcade runs on that just to make sure I got like my punches and my kicks down. War of the Monsters is a very interesting 3D brawler made by the Twisted Metal guys. And I would say it's just like Twisted Metal, kind of an underrated classic. Not without its problems, but pretty interesting. One of my favorites. I'll figure it out myself, maybe. Okay, first thing I need to figure out is how to survive this. This sucks. This really sucks. Ah, shit. Yeah, you know what? I may be playing Grimm a little bit wrong via muscle memory. I think in the online version, they gave the Scythe a little bit of homing just to compensate for netcode. And I may be playing him in a very stupidly brute force manner when I should be a little bit more mindful about what's going on. I should especially shield more, but I mean, you only get so many of those. Funny enough, you can play Twisted Metal 2 online, but one of the biggest problems with that port is that the shield lasts for 30 seconds and makes you completely invincible. So 30 seconds of invulnerability. Think about how that goes once like people who know how the game works run. Basically, everybody's in a green bubble and can't hurt each other, and the game's just like driving around in circles and trying to like hit each other when the green bubble goes down. I mean, not to say that's wholly uninteresting in and of itself, but it sure is boring after a while. I can say that. So, you know, the uniform rule for Twisted Metal 2 on the computer entertainment system was no shields, which means you could have a game to where your shield in Twisted Metal is like your block, but it runs on a meter. So I can only block so much. I can't just like block indefinitely. But on the PC, you could almost block indefinitely, especially if you're a quick little guy, because you could always zip-zop around and really conserve on your meter. And I've always found it to be interesting, although the lack of meter pickups is something that always perplexed me. There's probably a very good reason for it found in testing on old games, and it's like we don't even talk about that anymore. That's just obviously dumb, but at least in my head, I can't fathom why they ain't like an AA pickup. I would camp the shit out of that, and maybe that's why there isn't one. AA is advanced energy. That's what you use to do like the up, down, let to freeze somebody, or you know, what have you. Boy, I could fight better. Yeah, I really gotta get into a fucking serious like fight mode here. This is worse than Warhawk. At least playing as Grimm. This requires your fucking attention.
Oh, but what the fuck are you doing? They're pissing your dick, man. They're pissing your dick.
That was a beautiful shot with that fire missile. I'm happy at that. Oh, yep, he bumped his friend out of the way from my shit. Oh, sweet tooth, you gotta go. You're almost dead. You don't want to leave somebody alive who's only got a little bit of health left, because they will run away, and the AI protects their friends, right? So if they're in a constant state of running away and just taking pot shots at you while the others are alive, that actually puts you in a pretty shitty position. Oh yeah, I'm getting there. Like I got them cut down to 5. I can get them lower, and we can work on it from there. I'll just have to, as they say, fucking get good. Fuck. I had something really good going there and I dropped it. Ah, there goes manslaughter, but I took a face full of brimstone and I'm out. Oh no, I'm not out. I got frozen. I thought... I don't know. I got confused. My bad. Hell, I could probably still win this if I didn't fuck up so much. But hey, that's the advantage of movement. If you keep moving and you drive in an erratic but calculated manner, they really can't do a whole lot to get you. But you drive in a straight line, or you slow down, or you hear a sound like the SAT weapon go off and you don't immediately take that as a huge threat. Too fucking bad. Shit's about to get nasty for you. Ah, fuck.
What?
Yeah, do that. game over. We brought him down to 3, so what was it? 5 last time, 3 this time. We can do it. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to barrel roll there. If you think these physics are wacky, play Twist Metal 3, oh fucking 4. It gets way wackier than this. This actually kind of makes sense. It's kind of like a penalty for slamming into walls and shit, really. Which the older games are way harsher on. You could absolutely fuck yourself up by chasing somebody and just slamming into way too many walls. Can't leave him alive though. There we go. It only took most of my life to kill one of them. And I gotta kill 8, so it's all good. I got this. Aren't scared of nothing. Except for Shadow's special. Shadow's special is fucking terrifying to any character. That's a trick with Grimm. Just lay out the acceleration a little bit. Like, drive him kind of like you would a real car, where you just kind of scoot forward sometimes and just let it ride. Jesus. Who would have thought they designed a car to play like a car? Oh fuck, here it comes. Fine, mosh pit of death, let's go. Well, I did some damage. Oh, you're dying. You're dying. You gotta go. Gotta fucking go. Get out of here. Yep, there we go. Yellow jacket. Come on. Get him, get him, get him. And not bad. Could have been better. It's bad. That was a good one. I know he's weak, but I was surrounded. Oh, you bitch. Get out of my way. For fuck's sake. Yeah, Warthog's gotta go. He's an issue. He had to have had a gas can. Of course he had a gas can. Little guys like this don't do well with gas cans. They're hard to avoid. Come on over, bitch. Oh god, I had the wrong weapon selected. Oh fuck, I'm a fool. At least I killed him. Okay, it's 3 left and 1 life. That's better. I mean, it wasn't great. Could have been better, but we're showing some improvement. Oh, I backed into that. I'm a buffoon. Yep. I don't even really get too much of a choice in who I leave alive and who I kill. That's just kind of up to whoever just happens to make themselves vulnerable. That's a tough thing to deal with.
Kind of just
shit. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. Okay, marked improvement. All right. Look, sometimes just get out of my chair and walk around. It would work all the time. Okay, so what do we learn? There's nothing in your brain that'll help you here outside of knowing where the pickups are. Everything you do is what colors flash into your eyeballs, and then your fingers react based on that. Which does make this game a little bit comparable to Smash when I think about it. There's parallels, although I would say the bigger parallel is Mario Kart Battle Mode. And I'll always bring that up. When Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out with the battle mode, I was like, like in the back of my head, I'm like, oh boy. This, nobody else seemed to really like it all that much, but when I got in there, I'm like, hell yeah. I mean, we don't got weapon pickups, are all random, we can only carry 2 weapons, but fuck yeah. Well, in a way, it's pretty good, because it's high risk, high reward, right? You got like 5 balloons. 5 hits. Though to my knowledge, no real advantage for picking a heavy guy, but they even had ramming. They have ramming damage in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because if I ram you as Bowser or some shit in your Toad, you lose a fucking balloon.
No, you just get easier to push around. Plus,
I could have sworn you could ram somebody and make them go, whoa, 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 and they lose a fucking balloon. I swear.
If you have a mushroom.
Swear.
When you use a mushroom.
Oh, yeah, well, that's ram.
If you have a mushroom.
Hell yeah. That's still good.
Also,
I mean, it's better than some games offer. I mean, trust me, this genre got, like, unfairly just treated like shit.
The difference... God fucking damn it. The difference between heavies and lighter characters is that heavies have higher top speed.
Well, I know that about, like, the basic racing facts, but I was thinking for battle mode. Like, it's just a different beast. And I have a disproportionate amount of appreciation for it than someone should have, I know. But I adore Mario Kart 8's battle mode. I'm like, it's not my game, but at least it's kind of like it. And I'll take that. It's better than nothing. Oh, here it comes. Yep, that's death 1. Usually I die with about 7 of them alive after doing significant damage to a few of them, though. So we got to look at this in a net gain, net loss kind of way. At least that's how I view it. Oh, fuck. But I keep trying to strategize when I should just be getting in there, killing, murdering, and using muscle memory. Because this is just a challenge map. I fucked that up. I could have been so much better. The important thing is to not give up. No matter how fucked up a run is, it can still be saved. I've seen people pull off some crazy shit. I've seen people who suck at the game pull off crazy shit completely by accident just because the game's pretty robust in how it handles how folks move around with ramming and hitting each other with your car and things that displace you. You know, if your wheels aren't on the ground, you can't exactly accelerate because there's no traction, right? So it works much like a stunt would work in a regular fighting game. Oh no! I'm a fucking turnip! No, 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 no! No! What the fuck was that? I planted myself into the fucking ground like a tree. I couldn't do shit. Then again, some runs are just cursed, I guess. You know, hey. I never said this game had no glitches, but that's a first one. Never seen that before. Never saw Mr. Turnip. And I hurt myself today. Let's see if I still feel okay. I'm not dead yet, so that means the fight's still on. That means we're still going in. You really want to fight, huh? Okay. No, it's not fine. Okay, as long as I don't turn myself into a fucking turnip again and I fight seriously, I guess we'll be alright. And look at that dynamic lighting in the bottom left. All I'm saying is, for a system that had like 16 megabytes of memory, this is pretty impressive shit. The PS2 had some interesting things going on with it. I especially like this style of development to where they're always trying to target high frame rates and, like, you know, what can we squeeze out of this shit? Bitch. Fine then. Nope, he's gonna dump truck that shit on my ass, I know it. I ain't falling for that. Fucking computers.
Yep.
Fuck. Yeah, okay, we can make this. That was lucky, but I'll take it. Once he's a threat, I'm taking him out.
Just like Santa. Where do y'all think?
Look, he's upside down. It's gonna take a minute to catch up on urine wet, but look, I fucking turned him into a fucking turnip again.
Oh shit.
Good night, Susagi.
Looks like you got him beat. Ha 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 ha.
That wasn't too bad.
Thank you.
You like Twisted Pepe 3? Yeah. At least Christopher knows. 4 is definitely the worst. I don't appreciate Twisted Metal 3 in the way I appreciate Dead Rising 3, but oh boy, is Twisted Metal 4 really fucking bad.
Like for gameplay reasons or lore reasons?
I'd argue both.
Okay.
But some people may argue, it's like, well, the story was stupid, but I thought it pretty good. It's like, all right, it's fair enough, I guess.
Isn't the clown boy basically just Jason? Or am I...
Like Jason if he killed and raped his own family, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a little different. Twisted Metal is a game about family. Now this is a fun level to play Grimm on. He shines here really well. One down. This little hill where the airplane is, that was a good place to catch people with Grimm. You wait there, they have to wait. They have to drive down that tunnel. Which basically means you are going to face fuck them with the scythe. I think power missiles got amped up online, but I'm not 100% on that either. There are some minor adjustments for online play, because obviously couch versus with Twisted Metal wasn't really a highly competitive thing unless you and your friends were just like obsessed. And even then you're not going to find all the strategies just, you know, playing on the couch with no internet access, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of broken shit in this game that I'm not displaying because 1, it's hard to do, and 2, I don't feel like it. But it, you know, well, 3, it also kind of takes the sport out of showing. It's like, hey guys, I'm gonna play Twisted Metal. This isn't a speedrun or anything. I'm just gonna cheat. There's already cheat codes in the game if you want to do that. But they were ways you could fuck with people online, and PlayStation didn't afford too much space for patches, as you remember, memory cards, right? So, not big ones either. I forget if it had any rebalances even. I don't think it did. I think what we got was what we got. And they just like, we tested it as best we could. Although there may have been a couple of adjustments to patches. The most memorable thing I can mention about the online feature is just how one of the online netcode programmers just put in text chat even though Sony wanted none of it. Because back then, the whole internet and people typing and talking thing was a big hot button issue, and still is today, really. But back then, especially with video games and people communicating with each other online, they wanted to make sure, like, oh, for Twisted Metal, no, people can't talk, Even though they had a SOCOM game come out later that had, like, a microphone where you could voice chat with people, which I'd say, like, if we're going to argue which one's more dangerous, I'd say definitely voice calls, but what can I say? It may have been two different branches. It may have been like USA versus Europe. Who fucking knows? Or maybe they just had two different teams working on two different sections of the online branch. Either way, the netcode developer for this game, or the guy who did a lot of the main line work on the netcode to make the game, you know, work online and shit, he also worked on Twisted Metal 2. He worked on most of the game, and he got 70% through, then they like halfway, almost completely done with it. Then they just handed it to some other dude. It's like, okay, you're relieved. And it's like, what, I'm not finished. It's like, yeah, we're just gonna get this cheaper guy to finish it up. It's just like, oh, Jesus. Allegedly, anyways. This is just going by, like, employment details that you can go over publicly and find out about, which are, you know, pretty normal. Anyhow, the guy's really talented, really nice. Remember talking to him once, and then he's like, oh, do you know any PlayStation 2 games that have mouse controls on them? Like, hell yeah, you can play Unreal Tournament, you know, a few others. He seemed very interested in that for reasons I don't understand. Maybe he was just an avid PS2 developer, and he's just like, I just live and breathe this PS2 shit. But, yeah, from what I recall, sometime after that, they let him go, and that's sad. Because he basically is the only reason why you can play Twisted Metal 2 online without doing some weird, like, share play thing. And even then, you'd have to split screen it, and that'd be awful. Oh no, I'm stuck. This is bad. And he gave us text chat when Sony deemed it would be inappropriate. But back then, I can understand their concern, you know what I mean? That's when everybody talks about cop of this, cop of that. That's like when that shit was forming, right? Should children be allowed to send messages to people on the internet? And for some goddamn reason, the consensus is like, yeah, sure, if it's Facebook. And I can't understand that. The guy lost his job over this shit. But then in the end, it's like, yeah, no, you can get on Clash of Clans and have some, like, weirdo from another country ask your kid for, like, photos on their camera or on their cell phone. Maybe it was just they couldn't keep it contained. I have no idea. The whole thing's kind of sad if you ask me. More so just hate the fact that some guy, like, went through the trouble. It's like, oh man, no text chat sucks for these guys. I know. I'll hide it. And then once Sony found out, like, who put this in here? Who's trying to try now? Who put this in here? He's like, he did it. It's like, I did it. Fucking fired. Well, maybe not like that. That's a dramatization. He later went on to work for Electronic Arts. So it's not like he's unemployed after that, but yeah, that was different. Different times. Hell, I got a PS Double right over here. And anytime I put a DVD in and ask for a parental code. But I only ever put it on there to keep people from using my PlayStation as a DVD player. And like, no, it'll ruin the fucking DVD reader. It's not built to work really long. It's cheap shit. Like, I just want to borrow your PS Double for a minute. It's cool. You know, and it's fucking not cool. Get away from my PS Double.
You don't understand. It's not like an Xbox.
Come on up, you assholes. I got stuff. Oh, get fucked off the edge, idiot. Oh, fuck, I got froze. You too get fucked. Get mega fucked, turbo fucked, triple fucked, quadruple fucked. Just all the kinds of fucked. Oh, I killed them all. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. All right.
Uh-oh, it's murder.
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully. Time's up.
This is probably the part I've dreaded the most. Although he is fast, it's the tankers I'm worried about. Also, Warhawk, after a certain period, will just start firing off homing missiles whenever the fuck he feels like it. Which, for a little squishy boy like Grimm, is absolute hell. Okay, on the same end, this special appears to kill these stupid fucking trucks damn near instantly. But I forgot they could freeze you, of course. Yeah, they're just like regular vehicles. They can do all the things I can do, and a little bit more, surely. Oh, here, yep, I'm dead. Well, I got 2 more chances to knock down that shield, then I got 1 more chance to kill him. Fly over this way, champ, huh? Didn't work. Shit. Nope. Oh, fuck me. Yep, here come the fucking Omen missiles. Here's my nightmare. Hooray! I hate you so much. That was real close. Fuck you, Warhawk. Oh, God.
Get good, bitch.
Pretty much. Stupid fucking homing missile thing at the end. It's the worst.
Are you actually playing with other people or just computer players?
What?
Is your opponent real or fake?
It's a computer.
Oh my god. Damn, you look at the
That just makes me want to end it all right now.
That's it. The very last straw.
Well, the idea of this fight is there's these tankers with huge flamethrowers on them who can freeze you in place. You need to blow them up near the guy, and that, when done 3 times, will take care of his invincible shield, what makes him invincible. However, he's got to be right over it, and Mr. Grimm ain't so good at pushing them tanks around. So when you fuck up and lose the majority of your health, it's actually a pretty big deal. However, he can take those guys out in one shot. So, like, I can see how this could be done very quickly and easily if you were ready for it. Very big if on that.
Oh, okay.
I would say I'm not ready for that quite yet. Okay, different tactic. Let's move around and do some rear shots.
Yeah, Hellbent, you get into those backdoor shenanigans.
Ah, man, I missed the online ones. I feel like they work differently. They probably did. Now, I'm just gonna have to spar this guy and get his timing down. Flat out. I might be able to win this, but I mean, as far as this life is concerned anyways, but this is probably one of my least favorite fights in the game. Grimm versus Warhawk. It's just so annoying.
Actually, I don't know anything about precious metal, so for all I know, you could be a big fucking bitch.
And I'm still alive. I mean, I could win. Until you're out of health, you're not dead, you know. You can still turn things around by just being a god, basically. Double tagged me. I'd say it's pretty much over with. For me. Anyways, not for him. He's doing great. Good performance, Warhawk. You're fantastic.
Doing great, sweetie.
If he hit me backwards and I hit him with the Grimm scythe, I have a feeling that would kill him, but that'd be too generous, wouldn't it? Actually coming close to killing him again. He's not that bad, but fuck me, the home. Yeah, it's done. I ran off the edge. Oh, I got blew up before he even went off the edge. It was doomed. Yeah, due to the special weapon not working on him, there's only one use for that, and it's taking out the tanks. This game's about a guy on a motorcycle who rides around and shoots down helicopters because he hates things that flies. It's canon.
My fucking hero.
The Japanese version isn't considered canon. God fucking damn it. Double damn it. I mean, you don't have to get right under him, thankfully, but it's just obnoxious. Come back around and fly towards me, you dipshit. Or don't. Yeah, we'll just push that forward and get hurt then. Okay, that's how the fight goes. I hate gimmick fights so much, and this series is just chock full of them. Of course, landing my shots be a big benefit. You can stand to do that more. We got a good setup. Shields down. I don't have a good setup to fight back, really, but I know I can hit him with the sight. If that's a one-shot too, then yeah, this boss is stupid easy, but I doubt it. That'd be too nice. That should have totally been a hit. I got robbed. I saw that fucker go right through his little fucking hole. I don't know. I think I got it, but yeah, this is one of the more grueling fights. Just out of the sheer annoyance of it. The homing missiles are a little bit of a bitch, is all I'm saying. There we go.
I'd done it. The battle was over. I'd won the contest. I went to see Calypso. Turns out he was a man of his word. He told me it was time for a reunion. After all these years, the advisor looked exactly the same. He didn't know who I was, but I recognized him. I'd been seeing his face in my nightmares for 30 years. Calypso had one more special prize for me. Dinner for one. 30 years is a long time to be locked away. You get kinda tired of asylum food. But after all this time, something new was on the menu. As much as I hated to admit it, over the years I developed a special craving. for human flesh.
That's the part where I put the game on mute because it plays a Rolling Stones song after I save everything.
Oh.
There you go. There's the credits. Boop. Goodbye. It's the same too. It's a good choice in the song, but ooh, that'll get me for sure. I already get hit with like a dozen copyrights for this game.
Hey, wouldn't it suck if you were playing an RPG and all of a sudden Johnny B. Good came on?
Yeah. I don't know if I could handle it. Like, I'd be like, oh shit, man, I gotta call my lawyer. Oh, hell. I'll give Vinny a early Christmas. Here's your big titty goth girlfriend. Mood swings! I don't feel good! Time to die! Never mind, I'm okay.
I've always wanted a big titty goth girlfriend. Wow.
My parents put me in here. They think it was Kelly's death that sent me over the edge. They thought I'd gone nuts. But you know what the truth is? They're the ones who should have been put away. There are tons of kids just like me. It was a relief to finally meet someone who understood. His name was Calypso. He ran this contest. He said if I won, I could fulfill Kelly's dying wish. I could avenge her death. So I told him I'd play his stupid game. Kelly was my best friend in the world. I would have died for her. Who knows? Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get the chance.
It just gives me like all sorts of headaches hearing her story. Anyways, goodbye, virtual animation. Have a good night. Oh, that being said, she's one of the better cars in the game all around. Except for this fucking camera angle. My god, I think this is why I didn't play as her. I guess we can do this. Yeah, I think this is how most people played as her, actually. Let's try this. Whoever hit her, oh god, I Jesus. This whole camera thing's a nightmare and a half. I'll just have to get used to this one. Oop. Hello. Oh, good. I almost died. Well, I don't know if that kills you instantly. I'm pretty sure that it's hurt you, but don't want to get in there. Get crunched. Oh, I did shoot it down. Good. Or somebody shot it down. Not me. Who knows? Oh man, it's been so long since you used that special. I know it's just the same as a gas can, but it takes a little bit. Not a single good hit with it yet. She also has a secret special attack, but I don't feel like using it. She shoots up out of her car with double machine guns in a jetpack seat. Looks really stupid. And it's also not all that great. I mean, you could do it though. I feel like it's some kind of like beta early game development special attack that may have been taken out or something. Maybe one of the developers was really bored one day. It's like, I'm just gonna sleep in the office and do this to the goth girl. Give her 2 attacks. Having a tough time here. Tough time. Keep popping it early too. That's a problem.
Beehive. You know.
Why won't you leave there, you butthole? Come on after me. There we go. A little bit of getting the hang of it. It takes a little bit of time to get the hang of each vehicle for Different camera angles are still weird to me, though. I don't know if there's a technical reason for that, or it's just like, maybe some of the cars look tiny if you don't, like, get close enough to them. Again, probably my favorite music shifts in this game are when there's just one person left and the game's like, okay, finish it off. Like, no, I want pickups. Oh, he's at full health and shit too. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to soften him up a little bit. Oh, I did it! There's a stupid attack. Meh. Okay, he's significantly soft. Grab a couple of quick comforts. Alright, finish them off with the homing missiles. They're the... Except against Warhawk, maybe, and a few other people. Least valuable weapon, in my opinion. I mean, you could collect, like, 30 of them and just target somebody for a minute and 30 seconds. Just be like, beep, 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 beep. But by the time you did that, you could have gotten, like, something better. Or done something better. Let's try to crunch Midtown. Hello, King Goose. You're not wrong, Smirky Trick. This is a good bank shot. Another thing to consider is where a vehicle fires a weapon. Shadow fires ricochets straight from the front instead of left and right, making them actually a pretty easy weapon to use with this vehicle, to where other vehicles may have a harder time with it. I don't know how that fits into balance. I think that was just, you know, artistic, you know, design, but I like it. It means each car handles a little bit differently, not just in acceleration, speed, braking, special weapon, and all that, but also just how they fire the regular weapons. It also means if you're used to a character who fires off a power missile on the left side and they fire off on the right side, you're gonna have some growing pains. Just a little bit. Get a little bit more confident driving this thing. If I recall, I think if you blow up that... Hold on. Where's that? There we go. Nah, okay, I thought if you blow up the ambulance, you get a health. I must be thinking of a different game. Homing missiles are also good just for this, just for tagging the shit out of people that are in the distance. They'll never dodge them. Thank you, Video Games Master. Shadow's not my strongest and Grimm's not my strongest. Pretty much Warthog all the way through for some reason. Even though he's very different in all the different iterations. I think Shadow may be one of the few cars that has undergone like the least amount of transformation. Like it's almost always the same thing. But it makes sense. Car's designed really well. Good special attack, good look, a hearse with weapons in it, makes sense, it has extra room for it. It all just kind of fits together. Plus, I mean, you got a hearse with a bunch of weapons on it, kind of reminds you of a certain ghost busting crew who also had a decked out hearse.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and said this one got a skeleton on the front. There's something strange. Your copyright. Who you gonna call? Oh, Sony owns this. Never mind. Not Sony. When you're using shit, it's within your right. Who you gonna call? Nobody.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Doing nothing makes me feel good.
Fucking my favorite
Nothing
fucking
makes me feel good.
It came out I think it like people got a little tired of the joke pretty quickly like a couple months ago, but I still fucking really like those Tiananmen Square memes where it's just like oh god, oh fuck, look at nothing happening.
He's got his earpods in, yeah.
No, it's like oh my god, nothing is happening. Why isn't anybody doing about nothing is happening? You know, cause China denies it ever happened. And so they just like,
oh, this nothing is happening. Will someone stop the nothing? Oh my god. Will somebody please think about the people that aren't here? It's also good to know the distinct sound of each weapon. I know if a power missile's fired off, I can just like daintily dodge usually without many issues. This level also gets lighter and darker in areas for reasons I don't remember, but it does it. And I used up all my special health, so that's fine. I got 2 lives. I'm mainly just trying to get a feel for this car for the finale. Like, okay, you know what? First, like 4 levels, maybe. Like, assuming I get an easy minion fight. Not that big of a deal. Last few levels, a little rough, especially if you do drive-in. You're basically just torturing yourself with drive-in unless you're a big tanky boy. But it's that Warthog battle that's either a complete fucking cakewalk or a horrible nightmare. And I forget if Shadow Special can hit that son of a bitch. If it can, then no problem. If it can't, then big problem. Oh God, he's shooting he's shooting bullets at. They're shooting tiny shit at me, trying to kill me. They're trying to be efficient, but they got unlimited ammo. It's confusing. Stop trying to be cost efficient. You're not fooling me. I did not mean to fire that backwards. God damn it. Yeah, key inputs for a game to where you drive seems like a good idea because it works while walking around in Street Fighter, right? But it takes a lot of mastery to do that and not accidentally rear fire something once in a while. And even then, I guarantee people still do it, even though they probably won't admit to it. They're like, oh, it's just a fluke, my controller. All right. Or maybe it's just not a really good idea. It's an okay idea, but not a great idea. Maybe not everything has to be just okay. Or so I'm told. Could be wrong. Maybe everything does have to be okay. No, better than okay. Superior, the best. The cream of the
fantastic.
crop. Yeah. I'm dead. I should have shot. Okay, fuck it. Let's just kill these guys. What's my opinion about the Far Cry series? I mean, I had fun in 5, but the gameplay loop is about as thick as this one. And that the difference is this game doesn't hide the fact that it's repetitive. It's like, yeah, no, this is the loop, and we're going to do this on several different levels, and maybe you'll enjoy the variety, maybe you won't. But there's going to be a couple of boss fights, and you get a little ending. Okay, cool, it's quick. The Far Cry 5 loop is much longer, and a lot of the story elements are frustrating. So if you're into the story, at least in my opinion, just forget about it. I mean, Far Cry 5 had a somewhat interesting story, but once you realize, even if you're in a helicopter, they can dart you and poison you, and next thing you know, you're brought into the cutscene where it's like, oh, you're in Act 3 now, no matter if you want to be or not. I don't know. For a game that strives to reach realism, it seems they stray further and further from it with every iteration. Man, just die. It's fine. There you go. Just get on the next one. Oh shit. I hope you find your feet real soon, Sublin. He's staying at Hotel Mario for 2 days. Nice for King Koopa to invite us here, eh, Luigi? Fine, don't do it.
Huh? Oh. I'm sorry, I was being chased.
I'm just fucking with you. Nice for the princess to invite her over to her house, eh, Luigi? Huh?
Yeah! Tonight!
Yeah, tonight! Okay, I like Carl Luigi. Somebody needs to reanimate that, but just put Carl in as Luigi. He's like, yeah! Alright, Mario, we gotta listen to Journey and fucking smash puss all night! Yeah!
Oh yeah, I like Mario's meat lot.
Nice for the princess to invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi?
Yeah! Go get some of that cake! Eh? My Carl's not all that great.
Nah, neither is mine.
Hey, yo, Fry Man.
Hey, yo, Fry Man.
Hey,
There's definitely a certain degree of laziness that goes into the voice, not like in as far as the acting goes, just like you're like, hey, Fry Man, like you like your neck's loose, made out of rubber.
I've been browsing porn. Wait, fuck.
I've been browsing porn on my internet for 18 hours straight.
Yeah!
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 You know, considering your loss, I might just politely inquire, what was with all the noise? My Carl ain't the best, but I'm fucking trying.
Yeah. At least when you die, you get more than 3 lives. This game has a life system. The other one did too. 2013 one. But I believe they call that antiquated now. How dare you have a life system? Just let me keep like shoving my face through the steel mesh until I fit through. What's wrong with you? This ain't no Super Mario. We don't need no life systems. Although I surely do. You like Far Cry 3? I never really got into Far Cry 3 too much. I think it may be a little bit long in the tooth for me to where at least there's some genres in the PlayStation 2 and some of these older areas that just aren't brought back anymore. The big open world shooter, that's not going anywhere forever. That's just part of that's as part of everything as the platformer now, right? For car combat, we only got boomer shooters because retro. This is just niche retro, which basically means it dies in the generation it was birthed from, only to be stolen from later and for people to call it genius. Oh boy, I'm driving like a champ. Champion crashing his car like a dipshit. They're gonna double team me over there. Nope. Where's Mr. Grimm? Come on out. Let's go. I'd ask Mr. Grimm to hold still, but I'm kind of empathizing with the AI on this one. I'm like, well, that was bullshit, though. I don't understand it. Oh, they get infinite specials. They take almost any shot they can at you, though. Yeah, there's that. Okay, serious time. Let's get in there. No messing around.
I feel like I'm waving my dick around in the dark, hoping someone gets fucking pregnant looking for this fucking mansion, man.
That's one way to put it.
I have a map, but I'm so far out of the map's range that I'm just this dot in the corner. And I'm just desperately trying to go south and also east. Hopefully,
Poor little guy.
Craig. Not even, okay, no, I meant west. south, and also west, hoping that at some point the dot moves. So it could be like, okay, go make a hard right, or some shit like that. But I've been on. I feel like a fucking caveman.
Close fights here. I'm not obviously a great shadow player, but we can just grab this health right here. I can give the appearance of a good one. If only I had unlimited everything, I'd have unlimited everything. Oh, they need to do a remake of that No Limits thing. You know, it's like No Limits, and then have somebody like shove a pineapple up their ass, and then it changes to one limit.
You stupid fucking bitch.
You should probably draw that.
Yeah.
One limit.
This is the. Finally, we may just steal the thunder from away from that one fucking comic with the T-shirt.
Total ripoff, but I like.
Oh, it's a blatant fucking ripoff. But like, look at all those
One
fucking
limit.
memes of like, I don't. Oh, what was
It's like
it?
I'll do
Drake?
anything in regards to this one thing. Oh, except that. Yeah, it's a little. It's like the focused version of it.
Or yeah, the fucking one that's just like, I don't like that, but I like this.
Nah, this thing do with the pineapple. No limits. One guy, one jar. I like that. Okay. Good old fashioned way. Here we go. You turn the fuck around, you big son of a bitch. There we go. I got his ass panel. He hates it. Okay, I'm out of here. Minion's not too bad. You just gotta put your shield up and hope that he flashes his butt at you. Okay, he just ate my lunch. I didn't get his front or side panel. I got the rear panel, though. That's a scary one. Oh, fuck! Don't spawn me right next to him like that. That's just mean. No, no, no. I got cocky. Shit. Oh, that's okay. Mega guns will solve it. Fire missiles. There we go. Stop it. When you use turbo under the fucking flamethrower, it just hurts you more too. That's a funny thing. Like, oh, you're using turbo, you see? Well, you light on fire twice as hard. Which is frankly a good design, but goddamn.
Oh shit, I found turtles, baby. I found fucking turtles, baby.
Now I can turn this around. It's not that bad. Couple of mega guns. A good use of the shield. And we should be able to just melt them with some sat. Yeah, I guess sat can do the trick. It's a skill weapon, but you don't need skill when you're invulnerable. You can just kind of. Oh yeah, I should probably be using turbo as well. Nope, I ran out. Yeah, that's why I was holding up on it. Fuck you, helicopter, swaying that away from me ever so daintily. Stay away from me, minion. I'm not ready to fight you yet. I need to make sure I have 100% chance. Okay, fine. Fuck it. Let's go.
I need to make sure I'm definitely going to win.
Otherwise, it's not a fair fight. Oh, story time.
Being unconscious is like being in a pitch black room with no doors, no lights, and no way out. I could have stayed in that place forever. But then, the dreams began. Kelly and I were on the pier. School had just let out. We were using our tarot cards, trying to find out if this boy Kelly liked would ever notice her. It was a really bad reading. I guess if I ever needed proof that the cards actually worked, that was the day I got it. They were some jerk-off guys from school. They called us witches. One guy grabbed me, another went after Kelly. He said he'd always wanted to see if a witch could swim. I kept screaming at him, "She can't swim! Kelly can't swim!" I didn't know how to swim either. There was nothing I could do. They didn't stick around to help. As Kelly went under, I heard her shouting to me. "You get them," she said. "You make them pay for this." And then I didn't hear her anymore.
She had enough time to shout but not grab onto that big old piece
I waited
of wood
5
right there.
months for this chance. Kelly trusted me with her last request. I promise I'll deliver. That's what best friends are for.
Wow, you're a fucking moron. So, a friend of mine who can't swim. Let's go sit at the dock. A seagull could have caused that. A seagull could have landed on her friend's head and tried to take her wig, and she's like, "Oh, my wig! Ah, blah! Get the seagull! Can't you just grab onto that wood on the pier? No, I'm dying. I don't know. Some of these stories are still goofy. This is supposed to be the serious one. Alright, here we go with this shit. Oh, I'm so glad you got so many fucking weapons to use, Warthog. I'm just tickled fucking delight about that. I can't even English good. There we go, let me out. Fuck this. I'm out of here. Should have fucking stocked up on minion. Oh well. God damn it. Ah, shit. Shit. I'm awful with this card. I know it's really good, though. I think if Twisted Metal had anything over fighting games is that you could get used to a car without having to know a lot of complicated things. It's more about how it feels rather than how many inputs you know. Smash Brothers has a similar thing going for it. They call it a party game thing, but I just call it stepping away from older designs to try new shit that in a lot of ways works better. That being said, tradition, you know, this is how fighting games are meant to be played, that kind of attitude. It moves games. Fuck, only got 1 life left. I got fucking robbed by that missile. That was... Okay, I got a way around this. Play a bit more seriously first and foremost. And also remember that as Shadow, you really want ricochets because, well, they do a lot of damage, mounts people around, but they fire from the center, which makes them super easy to get longer shots with. Oh, man. Gave him a proctology exam with that power missile. The results were fatal. Just call me Dr. Death. I specialize in asses. Down here's fine too. Need turbo anyways. Okay, back to guerrilla combat. We got an actual gorilla. We gave him an AK-47 and stole its babies.
We gave those babies a pit bull.
His name is...
Oh no, he's eating the babies!
Oh my god, who could have seen this coming? The animal expert's like, I warned you. I warned you.
Damn, I guess it...
I told you they love babies, but you kept telling me, no, it's a monkey, it'll be fine. They just love human babies. Look how wrong you
I guess
were.
it's not always the owner after all. You wouldn't blame this mishap on a gorilla, would you?
Sometimes it's the gorillas, yeah. Sometimes it's not the owner. Sometimes it's just your local gorilla. Causing the mess. Causing the discontent. Stop protecting your friend. He's dead. And I will be soon, too. Don't fucking move. No! No sat weapon. Stop it. Just 3 left, we're good. I'll grab some health over here, some power weapons, chip a couple of them down, come back, finish them off. You can tell a bit of it's coming back to me because I'm okay with playing sloppy. I'm not terrified, like, oh my god, but what if I can't win? Even for driving, I was kind of playing coy there. I was like, oh no, I can never beat this. Really hard. Which it is, but it's not possible. A really good Yellow Jacket special that rocked my shit pretty fucking hard. Now I'm out of turbo and they're both gunning for me, the sons of bitches. Oh, he almost got me. Okay. Retreat, retreat, retreat. No. Just let me up into the hidey hole. What the fuck? Nah, I don't need it. I just wanted to get up there because it was denying me. Come on down then. I didn't realize he's full health. I actually need to be careful. This could go real bad. Never mind, that went all right. Now, if it came out with a gas can or something, I've been worried. I've been like, oh no. Snowy roads, thank you. Well, hard pass on movie theater. We already did that as Grimm. I've suffered enough. Oh, Spectre killed himself. That's nice. Oh, I'm dead. I thought they all followed me off the edge. I was about to go, oh, awesome, free win. So angry at that. That's fine. totally my fault, but still it makes me angry. Oh boy, and he's in full health too. Alright. We're about to be friends then. Whether you want to be or not. Fucking it up. Woo, that's close. I should just drum a off the edge and I don't have to worry about nothing no more. Oh my god, she did what she said she's gonna do. We ignored all of her warnings. Oh my god, driving's like drowning. I keep falling off. There should be a special like thing if you drive your car off the roof with this character like this. You do enough times and then Kelly's ghost comes up and, I don't know, barks into the screen. I'm sure there's people on Twitter that love that.
I can... 5 out of 5 lighthouse workers disagree.
I feel it coming in the air tonight. That's awful. I don't like that. Terrible. Close. Oh shit, this is the end. James Kemp with $5. Hey, thank you for the tips, James. I appreciate you, man. Mighty generous of you, James. Also, sorry how late that shows up. Streaming at 60 frames per second puts on some serious delay. I guess it doubles it, which would make a lot of sense, actually. Also, boy, I'm getting my ass kicked. It's bad. Oh, that rear fire. Oh, what a fucking mistake. I was just trying to position myself. But I accidentally put in the input to shoot the missile backwards. Fucked up my whole groove. Oh god, I'm nearly dead. Okay, I need to get moving. Oh no. Driving's important. Fuck. Your man's jiggling. Man, I'm moving slow as molasses, though. I don't like having to adjust my camera every time like that either, or maybe I fucked that up. I don't know.
Okay. God,
Well,
fuck. There it is. The dot's moving. The dot's moving
I'm
hard
eagerly
down.
awaiting a new patch for Twisted Metal Black. Come on, it's been 19 years. How about a patch?
Come on.
I'm sure
Just
it's
get on
coming,
with it
as
already.
long as we just remain patient. Give them time.
I mean, come on. You remember that shit I was talking about with the fucking dot on the map now?
Nope. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
When you have a map, but you're not within like the perimeters of the map, you kind of just appear as a dot on like on the edges of the map. And if you're really fucking far away from somewhere, that dot is like just up in like some corner somewhere. But the dot started moving, and that means I just gotta start making a hard like south. And I'll eventually, I'm making like noticeable progress. I am.
What game are you talking about?
Minecraft.
Oh yeah, you gotta let folks know. I know what you're talking about, but I don't think anybody else is like, what dot is this son of a bitch talking about? I don't understand. He's crafting mines.
I have spent several hours just walking and walking, trying to find this woodland mansion, desperately trying to keep myself alive.
I spent several seconds wasting my inventory by firing like an idiot. I'm trying to remember some of the online stuff. Shadow had this really great ability to fire through walls and hit you with like chunkier damage than Spectre could, but you had to use skill to use it if you're gonna land those shots. But if you had the skill, you really ruined somebody's day real fast. Spectre's still alive. Great. And they're just gonna like bump each other's fenders over there.
Dicks.
Yeah. I love watching the demo because you'll see the AI pretend to fight. They like play fight. Because obviously if they fought each other, they would, kill each other and then you wouldn't have to find anybody. And it's just funny watching them just like drive around in circles and like nudge the front of their fenders against each other like,
No, stop it. Oh.
Here we go. Zoom. Come on. Time to end it. There you go.
You're in violation of Midtown City Code 4432. Step out of your vehicle and surrender peacefully. Time's up.
There he goes. But I'm nearly dead. That's okay though, I got other lives. Shame I won't be able to use all these weapons. Oh wait, the special works really good? Okay. We can take advantage of that. hate boss themes that are basically like, haha, you can't reach me.
Oh god, you can reach me.
Well, I mean, for some of the characters, this is stupid easy. You just go up to him and you just start sapping his shit away. For other characters, it's a little bit more complicated. Which, I mean, adds variety, I suppose, but after a point... Oh, never mind, I killed him after I died. Oh, that's fucking pathetic. Oh, here comes the ending.
I'd won Calypso's stupid game. He said it was time to claim my prize. It was time for Kelly to get her revenge. I didn't know what Calypso was getting at first. But then I began to see revenge this way. It's what Kelly would have wanted more than anything in the world. An eye for an eye, blood for blood. It was the code of the witch. It's weird. As I pushed that first pin down, I felt something give. It was like pushing into a person, and from far away, I could have sworn I heard someone screaming. It took 2 days for the cops to find the bodies. When they got there, well, let's just say it wasn't a very pretty sight. I've kept the voodoo dolls in case I ever run into my parents again. I know I won't see Kelly anytime soon, but I often feel like she's with me, protecting me. People may come and go, they live, and they die. But a true friend is forever.
I like Kelly's fucking gangster blank here tattoo. Yeah, that story hasn't aged too well, but you know what? If people like it, that's cool too, I suppose. Yeah, neither of them could swim, and they were at the same pier, sitting on the side of it. And then the mean boys pushed one in because they wanted to drown a witch. I don't know. I think that's, I mean, I can't speak for the creative direction of this game, but that was one of the worst stories I've ever fucking heard. The Way of the Witch, that's right. So at least Spectre, Yellow Jacket, Axel, and Manslaughter. That's 4 more to go, and 5 counting whoever this is. I wonder who it could be. But that's 3 hours. I'm gonna take a break, get something to eat. We'll probably be back with Minecraft. Depends on how sharp he feels. Gotta spend time with people you care about. Isn't that right, Wap?
Yeah.
So I appreciate you for dropping by, Wap. And also, thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for the tip, James Kemp. We should be back later, but I can't speak for everybody. And I damn well ain't playing Minecraft solo. That is something special, sad. At least this game keeps me on my feet. Minecraft by yourself, I don't know. I can just open up Blender and just start.
Man. Shut
What?
the fuck up.
Yeah,
That's
and,
what I've been doing this whole fucking time.
I'd rather play Mario. I'd rather play Mario Party by myself, really.
Yeah.
At least it gives the illusion of company. Okay, well, anyways, I'm done. Thanks for watching, everybody. We may be back later. We'll see how it goes. But if I don't see you soon, I'll see you later. Goodbye. Hey, stop doing that. I watch too much Empty Hero. Goodbye. How about just goodbye? That works. Or how about adios, cowboys? And I just go bang bang at the end of every stream.
Adios, amigos.